Alright guys, so I'm gonna say what I said when I originally made this video, because, yeah, I actually already made the video. It's just that the recording software didn't work, sadly. It didn't, apparently, I guess, I don't know, the video was done. I was done with the video, and it just didn't want to work, so I'm redoing it right now. I'm doing it a little differently than I usually do it. So yeah, we're gonna start with the jet mode first, but I'm just gonna tell you what I said originally for the video, real quick. So, my upload schedule, basically, is, Monday through Friday, and the reason why I don't motorcycle. I don't post on Saturday and Sunday. Sorry if I sound a little angry right now. It's just that I made a 17-minute review, and I'm kind of on a time crunch right now, and it didn't record. Sorry for feeling a little flustered right now. Sorry, but I made a but my recording schedule Monday through Friday. I don't post I might not post on Saturday and Sunday. But the reason why I haven't been posting lately is because, I'll be honest, it's been really hurting my back having to lean over and just doing a review and not getting it done. My back is already starting to hurt from this. I really gotta get a table for these reviews, and the reason why I've been setting up my setup is because I have to be really squished over in a corner. I have to be leaned over more. Alright, let's start this review real quick, okay? Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Because, yeah, just pretend I have a Last Night Optimus Prime sitting next to this guy, because I do not have a Last Night Optimus. Don't own it. I don't own one. Also, I'm doing a Constructicon week, so I'm doing all the Constructicons next week. Yeah. I don't know. I guess I'm doing that now. Not this week, next week. It's gonna be Constructicon week. Okay, let's get this done. Okay, so Megatron here. He's compatible with flight stands, of course. I'm not going to put him on a flight stand because I already did it. Actually, fine, I'll put him on a flight stand real quick. Where's my flight stand? There's my flight stand. Nah, my flight stand's falling over. Sorry if I sound a little rushed. My time crunch. Alright, so let me just pause the camera, put him on a flight stand. Alright, now he's on a flight stand. There he is, flying around on a flight stand. There he is. On a flight stand. I mean, I transformed Nitro Zeus, but I don't feel like it. Also, that's not Nitro Zeus, that's KSI Boss. So, I transform, but I don't want to. I don't feel like messing with Nitro. He confuses me sometimes. But there's Megatron in his jet mode on a flight stand. It looks nice. Pretty cool. Compatible, I think. But that's fixed, but yeah, whatever. Alright, so, let's just get the transformation down, okay? I'm just gonna pop him off the flight stand real quick. Oh no, my camera. Come on, camera. Don't mess with me right now. I gotta rush the video. I don't want to rush. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna rush the video. I'm gonna take my time. I will take my time. I don't know why I rushed the beginning of this video. That was mean. That was rude. And that popped off. Alright, come on. Jammed in there. Alright. So we're gonna do things a little differently today for this review. We're basically gonna do jet mode first, then robot. I don't know, I just wanted to change it up a little bit, but of course, my usual style is robot first, then vehicle, then my opinions last. I'm going to do something similar to that, but so, let's just, okay, so weapon storage for this mode, obviously, if you've seen it already, there's this weapon on top of them. Pop it off. I'll give you a little fun fact about this little thing after we get in robot mode, because that's when I usually check out the weapons and all that, and sculpt. But, the sculpt for jet mode, I didn't mention this much in the other video that I made. I just kind of glazed over the jet mode, but I want to appreciate it right now. But I love how it looks. I do like how they kind of chose gold and this kind of charcoaly gray, like blue. It's like a weird bluish gray color. I like his black in the movie, but that's fine. But I do love how how the gold complements everything. And this is just really light blue, metallic-ish blue. And the red. Subtle red, but there's red on it. But yeah, I think it looks nice. This jet mode. Honestly, it's accurate to the movie a little bit. It's the best I could do for a figure this size. So yeah. And in terms of bottom, yes, there's a whole robot under here because you know, he's a jet transformer. But honestly, he hides his jet kibble better than most transformers, which is kind of funny. Yeah, it's fine. I don't know if he does. No, he doesn't have any landing gear. That's something. Alright, so let's get to the transformation real quick. So what we're going to do, we're going to pop these out. Pop them out like that. Bam. Bring them down like this. And then fold them like that. Yeah, okay, so for the legs, we're going to take them, swivel them here, and basically untab that, bring it down, flip on the foot. And we're going to take this, fold, fold, and fold. And basically, it should all connect to this little tab, it should plug into there. Same thing on this side, untab, bring down, flip, like that. Fold, fold, and fold. There you go. That's the legs done. It's a pretty basic transformation. Bring this down like that. Undo that. Open this up. Crack that body like that. So you want it up like this. Bring down the legs a little more. Get them out of the way. Just gonna stand up the figure real quick. Okay, so just let me stand up the figure real quick. Adjust the camera accordingly. You can barely see what's going on here. Wait, let me adjust my lights here. There we go. Let me adjust my lighting. Fixed. Perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, there's my lighting. Alright, so this is not like a weird double hinge. So one there, bring it down again, then push it up. Oh god. Okay, weapon storage. Okay, not yeah. So also his head is gonna be here. Also, you cannot. Well, I think they want you to flip around his head because there's a little groove back here for his chin to plug into. So I think they want you to spin his head around. It's on a ball joint. So yeah, it's kind of like a joint. Turn him around here, and then basically these pieces are going to tab into his chest. Once you get a double click, that means he's transformed. Flip down the cannon, and flip out the hands. Now let's just okay, so let's look at the sculpt real quick on Megatron here. Also, wait, not the sculpt. Let's look at the weapons. Also, in terms of weapon storage for this mode, there's a little tab back here that you can plug his sword into with this little tab right here. His weird sword axe that I like. You plug it in there. So yeah. So this piece is a little loose. That's fine. So let's put Megatron off to the side for now. And I'll show you that little thing I was talking about his sword, weapon, axe, thingamabobber. Whatever this thing is, it's like a weird sword axe thing, I think. Actually, I don't even think it's cool today. No idea. Okay, don't mind me. Don't mind my blabber. Excuse me. So we take a flashlight here. Take a flashlight and we put it to the sword. Look at that. It's all made out of clear plastic, which is really cool in my opinion. I don't think many people actually know about that this thing's made out of clear plastic. I learned this because, well, mine's paint is chipping off it. Mine's paint has been chipping off it for a while, so I've kind of noticed that it's red underneath. And also I've noticed that, alright, come on. I also noticed that, because when I broke it one day, you could see because I broke the handle of the weapon, you could see. Because you can kind of see the glue seam right there. I broke it at the very top. You kind of. Come on, it's focusing on Megatron right now. But you kind of. Sorry for shaky hands. I got shaky hands. Sorry. My camera's going. Sorry. But you can kind of see the glue seam. If it won't focus on it, there you go. Okay, it's focused on Megatron right now. Sorry guys, I'm having a hard time focusing here, but you can see the glue seam right around the sword's hilt right there. About right there. You can see the glue seam. It snapped right in half. Well, the handle snapped right in half, and I had to glue it back together, but it's fine. Still works, of course. So now in terms of Megatron's stuff, Megatron also has light piping, as you can see here. I do like Megatron's light piping. It's one of my favorite light pipings for Megatron. do like how it looks. Also, no idea why my camera just turned dark, but hey, it worked for the review, so I don't know. It works. It works. I didn't turn off the lights or anything. That's just how it does. Cannon. Now here's the fusion cannon. I do love the sculpt on the fusion cannon, and I do like how this fusion cannon looks. We had a shotgun. We had the weird hand cannon. I think that was the fusion cannon. We had Megatron's giant fusion cannon. But it's more like a flamethrower and a missile launcher than anything else. This cannon. Also, the cool thing is that I think, if I'm correct, every Transformer has a distinct weapon sound, so that's cool. So let's get to articulation real quick for Megatron, and then I'm gonna tell you my thoughts and opinion. So Megatron can look up about that far, look down about that far, and his head's on a ball joint, so he has a whole range of articulation up here. So yeah, his arms can go all the way around. Mine are a little stiff because I barely touch this guy. This is on a hinge, same side on the other side. Swivel. Now this side might be a little more hindered. No, it's not actually. It's not hindered actually. Never mind. I said it'd be hindered. Okay, that's wrong. Kind of like a double elbow. Honestly, he can bend his elbows pretty far forward. And kind of technical articulation for the arm right there. All these skirts. His skirts are all on hinges. So yeah, just gonna move them out of the way real quick. Also, if you want to get these more up, just undo them a little bit to get them more up. With better articulation, of course. And he has no waist swivel because of his how his jet mode is. So that's the only piece of articulation he's kind of missing. So if we come down here to the legs, he can kick up about that far, kick back about that far if you move up the leg a little bit. But yeah, it's you can get about pretty far actually. Bend his knee about that much. Technical articulation, if you count this this little piece for transformation. His ankle pivot is about that much, and his leg can go about that far. There's the ankle pivot, by the way. And all these are on simple little hinges that you can just kind of adjust to your liking to see how you want your Megatron to stand. Now, in terms of how he would scale with other figures, I mean, put him next to the Studio Series, the Constructicons. He kind of towers over most of them, actually. He kind of towers over most of the Studio Series Constructicons because that's when they're getting tiny again. The only one he kind of same size as Scrapper, I think. I don't know. But let's bring Megatron back over here. But just my final thoughts on good old Megatron here. He could be played off as your last night Studio Series Megatron pretty well, honestly. Studio Series, if they wanted to, they could honestly just reuse this mold, give it a new paint job, and slap the Studio Series line on this guy. It works. It would work, honestly. Because, well, if you haven't noticed, most of the Studio Series figures don't have a waist swivel for Decepticons, mostly, I noticed. So it wouldn't really matter. Most of the Megatrons don't have waist swivels. So yeah, you'd stick in right well with the Megatrons. Yeah. I mean, this guy honestly could be played off your Studio Series Last Night Megatron so easily. Because that's just how good he is. Personally, Austin Joe, he's actually way more articulated than those Megatrons. Basically, he actually has good ankle pivots. I think the only other Megatron from that line that has ankle pivots that are actually decent are the first movie Megatron, 06 Megatron from the series. But yeah, also I've seen custom paints of this guy and they've made him look amazing. I know there's a giant version of this guy that has two faces that you can slap on this guy. You can have the masked face and the unmasked face, the Wang Jing one, or is that the other one? I don't know what it's called. But I also do have the big one that came out, the Leader Class one, that came with the flame effects and all that. He's in storage right now. He's in my closet, so I don't want to dig him out right now. But yeah, I can see how dynamic poses would be because of how good Megatron's articulated. No idea how Prime is, but I can see how cool he can make like a little fight scene going on for dioramas and all that. No idea about Optimus. Just pretend it's the Last Knight Prime sitting next to him, alright? Pretend he's sitting right there next to him. Because I don't have a good experience with Last Knight Optimus. I never really liked how his design looked. I always thought he looked so weird and human. It just bothered me, honestly, personally. Just didn't really like it. Him and his ape face. Just don't like it. I don't know. What's my style, honestly? But I do like how Last Knight Megatron did look. He looked pretty awesome. Real shame, though, that he didn't do much with... They didn't do much with the design or the character. Real shame. But, yeah, honestly, pick him up if you can find one. No idea how much he costs on the aftermarket. Have fun buying one if you can find one. Alright, guys. So that was my review on a good old not studio series, guys. Sorry, I did this when I recorded the video originally. Last Knight Megatron from the Last Knight. I don't know what he is. But, technically, this guy's a leader nowadays. I think it was like a Voyager or something originally. I don't know. But, that was my review on good old, Last Knight Megatron. Personal favorite of mine. So, yeah. Okay, that's all from me now. I'll go away now. This is the Skyrim Studio signing off. See you guys next time. Please actually record this video and not crash.